things. It's kind of like to learn our role. We offer it, but they're not very popular. But it's ride-alongs. So it's definitely an old something that's not new by any means, but maybe doesn't get advertised well enough. But members of the public can ride with a police officer for a partial or a whole shift to see firsthand. My opinion, I think those tend to be very enlightening for those who actually will do it. I think, obviously, my perspective is as an officer that I think so much of our job is not understood. It's only seen from how people get the information about police, mostly through media, through stories. I know there are some people with that do have their personal experience, but I think that riding along with an officer gives an opportunity. They can speak with the officer throughout the shift. They can ask them questions throughout the shift when they have their calls.
What is the age? Is there an age limitation?
I think it's 18.
I think a way we could use the media as a good thing in modern technology, kind of like modern Spartanizes, kind of live stream it. That way, people can still see what goes on, and then there's a little chat, so people can still have that interaction. If they want to ask questions, the police officer can read it, he can answer it, and I think it would be beneficial for both sides that way. If there's people aren't able to go in person, with COVID and all that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if we have issues if the public wants their image broadcast. I don't know if we have problems with that, if that's actually doable or not. I wouldn't know. Obviously, the police aren't private. They can be broadcast. But I don't know if when we go into people's homes and things in our calls, if we're able to actually put that live. I don't know.
What would be the difference? Okay, how old are you, King?
I turned 16 over summer this year.
Okay, so King wants to do a ride-along, but he's not old enough. So if I understood your suggestion, King, correctly, he could do a virtual ride-along.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he could interact with the
that's
officer.
Interesting.
Yeah. You could interact with the officers through a live chat.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Good idea.
It could be multiple people, not just like one. That way
Right.
we could help get the word out to like multiple.
You wouldn't want to have, you'd want to limit it somewhat, because if you had 30 people throwing questions at the police officer,
Sure.
the guy's not going to get any work done.
Yeah.
But
that's a neat idea, though.
It's a good idea, maybe 2 or 3 or something like that. Good thinking, King.